Yo, what's going on, everybody? Keeping almost in full color, and today I want to go over a few strats from Orcs Must Die 3 that I found to be super successful and at the same time just a whole lot of fun. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So the first thing that you probably will need for a lot of these strats to work out is what I like to call the funnel. What you're going to do, you're going to use your barricade to make sure that ads are going to have to come a way of your choosing. You're just going to try to figure out, hey, if I place these barricades here, the ads basically have to come this way. This kind of does a few things. The first and kind of like the most important, you don't have to necessarily think too much about where the ads are going to come from. You know, you've already designed it up in such a way that they have to run this path that I'm leaving for them. They can't go any other way. So it makes things so much easier in terms of just your thought process and when you're thinking about where do I need to be and what do I need to prioritize within the game to be successful and ensure that no one makes it into my rift. Now, we'll go to my first thing, which is the Tar Brimstone Combo. This thing is absolutely nuts. It is crazy and it deals so much damage. Like, I think 2 rotations and not many orcs really made it past, and this is highly successful with orcs and kobolds. Like, those kobolds aren't going past this. Once they touch that brimstone, it's pure death. Also, I do have the mod on that allows anyone who steps in my tar to take extra fire damage. So already the brimstone is pretty good. When they hit that tar and then onto the brimstone, it just multiplies that to make it even crazier. All right, so that's something I like a whole lot. Another thing I really like are these ceiling lasers. Now, not every map will allow you to utilize these, but the ceiling lasers are also really good against kobold. Just if you're having a hard time, if maybe you're not that great of a shot or something like that, these ceiling lasers or the brimstone, I highly recommend either or. They're perfect. Also, one thing that the tar is going to do for you is it's going to slow the ads down, giving your traps that moment that it needs to reset, refresh. So when the ads come through, they've already been slowed down. Now they hit your trap, and more than likely your trap's refresh time is over and it's ready to rock and roll. Now, a lot of you will be making kill boxes, which is wonderful. However, sometimes, like I just mentioned, ads will come through your kill box and the trap hasn't reset yet, and therefore it doesn't go off and they don't take that damage. One thing I really love to be called is the mini flip god. We put these flip traps here, push them right on back. It's amazing. What this allows you to do is once those flip traps pop, it pushes them right back into your kill box. It makes it so basically you're kind of getting the most effectiveness out of your traps. You know, you're taking, if you spent 6,000 on this whole wall of traps and the ad makes it through, 400, put that flip trap down, push them right back into that area. No, you don't get through here for free. Another thing that I thoroughly enjoy is that also make sure that you're using your flip traps. If you just see an environmental that you can utilize, I mean, use the flip trap to put them into environmental. It just makes things easier, and that's like a free trap, if you will. I mean, it's an instant death, whether it's a grinder wall that's already set up on the map or if it's just a pit of lava, a pit of nothingness. Like, just flip them off the map. I mean, basically, like I said, it's just kind of like a free trap, if you will. So utilize those flip traps to become the mini flip god, as I like to call it, and I thoroughly love that. Now, there is one strat I'm currently working on and I'm liking it so far. I call it the ceiling of death. What we have here are some haymaker traps, some ceiling lasers, a little bit of tar, and some push traps to push them right back. As you see, the haymakers come down, knock them right into that ceiling laser, and these push traps will come and catch whatever doesn't exist. As you see, I didn't put anything on the walls or anything of that nature, but like I said, still a work in progress. Now, another strat I really love to use is what I like to call the Rift Away. Now, the Rift Away utilizes the flip traps. Once again, as you see, I'm a big advocate of these flip traps. And essentially, sometimes, you get a little caught up. Ads make it through, maybe your strat didn't work out. So what we utilize here are the flip traps just to get them away from our rift for a moment. It might help us, just recover and get back if we need to. Maybe our strat is working somewhat, it's just not complete. So we just come over here, we lay down some flips, and boom, we just flip them out the way for now. Helps us get back, and helps us do what we have to do personally just to make sure that our rift stays safe. Again, this is just a big one that I use a lot. Like I said, it just helps when you're in that jam. It just pushes them away for that moment, and especially in co-op play. If you're playing with a partner, it definitely helps a lot. And as you see, I tried to push them over this barricade. That's another thing I really enjoy doing. If I have a barricade down and I'm already forcing ads to run a certain way, if I can flip them back over that and they can't come back and they have to run the whole entire gauntlet again, once again, like I spoke to earlier, this is gonna help our kill box over here just get more worth out of it. Okay, it's just gonna help all this just get more. And as you see, my kill box right here, now some, did get through, I think, right there, but for the most part, this little ceiling of death is doing what it does. Most of the time, I'm trying to use floor traps when I'm trying to show off things like this, as some ceilings aren't really great for this type of stuff, and you have like slim ceilings and all that, so floor traps are definitely the way to go. And I think the flip trap is probably one of the best traps that you could possibly invest to personally. Tar and flips, I think those really help out a lot. So with that being said, that's going to do it for this one. We'll try to come back together and give you one more Orcs Must Die, and it's going to be a head-to-head. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope these strats help out. And if there's some strats that you really like, feel free to post them in the comment section, and we could talk about, different ways that we can destroy these orcs. But hope this finds you well. Peace, be easy, be blessed.